Hello, my name is Denise Medved, and I'm the creator and founder of the Ageless Grace Brain Health Program. It is being taught in 50 states and 30 other countries to CCRCs just like yours. It's being taught in independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and memory care. The only real difference between teaching in memory care, for example, or skilled nursing care, is that we might do fewer repetitions and we might do smaller range of motion, or we might really focus our imagery on things that we feel that the people in memory care would remember from their childhoods so that they will respond. The response to this from all different types of communities has been incredible. Not only are Ageless Grace certified educators teaching in communities, for example, I teach at independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and memory care in a CCRC in my community, but many people are finding that they can teach in marketing. This is not working, Brandy. I'm a mess, so forget this. We're going to take two. Take two. CCRC class. Hi, my name is Denise Medved, and I'm the creator and founder of the Ageless Grace Brain Health Program, which is being taught in 50 states and 30 other countries in CCRCs all over the world. Independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and memory care. The only difference between the way we teach the program, for example, in skilled nursing care and memory care, is that we might make the range of motion smaller, we might not do as many repetitions, and we would certainly be choosing imagery to use that we believe that the people in memory care can respond to and will remember from their childhood. But this is a great sample class for you to see what it feels like. Classes are anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes to 60 minutes long, and we have many CCRC organizations who may have 30 or 40 or 50 locations that have now trained one or two people from every community to be able to teach Ageless Grace Brain Health. As you know, there's a huge demand, not only from future residents, but from their families, for some kind of brain health program that they feel like might help their mom or dad or loved one be able to continue with cognitive function, or to even increase and improve and have a sharper brain. And that's exactly what this program does. It is an exercise class, it is physical, it is seated, not because they are frail, but because it causes them to have to figure out how to do these activities seated rather than standing. And so it's quite energetic even though it's in a chair, and it's done the same way even if children take it, or independent living take it, or memory care takes it. It's always done in a chair. So it's also easy to accommodate in your CCRC. You can even do something that several other CCRCs have done all over the world, and that is have a day when they offer a free Ageless Grace class to future residents of your community, or maybe a day every week, so that they can see not only how beautiful your community is, but that they can experience what it feels like to be able to have a fun, playful group fitness class that is focused on their brain health, so that they can live sharper and more focused, have greater attention, and a stronger memory than ever before. That puts you on the cutting edge of marketing when you offer something like that that's not offered at every CCRC. So here we go with a 30-minute class that will give you an idea of what it's like. So this is just a few of the 21 tools. This is called Rockin' Rockettes. Other side. Tap, 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 tap. Pull your elbows down, tap the ball of the foot. To the swing in the morning music. Other side. This is for your hip flexors. psoas muscle, kick and kick. Your entire leg, foot, and ankle. Wonderful for not only strengthening the hip flexors, but for fall prevention. By making that psoas muscle stronger and the hips stronger as well. So everyone can do this at their own level. They might go high. They might go a little lower in a smaller range of motion. They can even do tiny movements and still get benefits from the hips. Go up and over. Up and over. Again, range of motion, personal choice. Seated, protected, supported, simple and easy and playful. And every time we do any of the 21 tools, they're done differently to stimulate that brain. Now over here and cross this way. This way. Simple moves that everyone can do in their own way. Give me a little rumble. Rumble wide. Rumble narrow. Rumble wide. And narrow. And wide. Now little kicks to the corners. And use your hands. Even though we're focused on those hip flexors, we involve as much of the body as possible. How about we add a little shimmy with the feet and the shoulders? Yeah, so that was Rock and Rockettes. Sometimes we call it Rock and Rocky if there are lots of men in the class. This next one that we're going to do is called Shake It Up Baby. Let's start with the right leg. This works the sense of humor, but it's also for the myofascial tissue between the skin and the muscles. Keep that foot shaking, that leg shaking, and shake the other side. Now shake an arm. And the more you shake, the more you're getting that connective tissue supple, flexible, so that it doesn't ache and feel like arthritis. Other hand. Now we're going to put some things together. Are you ready? How about the leg and the opposite arm? You might even make a little sound to see if you're really shaking, like ah, and switch. Now here's where the fun comes in. I want you to shimmy shake your shoulders. Open those hands. Oh yeah, myofascia or connective tissue is everywhere you have skin. So guess what? It's everywhere in your body, between that skin and the muscle. So we're shaking it up. Now let's shimmy shake the knees. Get them going. Yeah, that's it. Now see if you can add the elbows. So not only is this fun for your residents, it's highly beneficial. The brain is figuring out how to do this, and the body is enjoying the benefits of functional exercise. Now shimmy your back. Woo! We make a little noise. Sometimes we sing along. Now I want you to shimmy shake everything on one side of your body. Your leg, your arm, your ear, that eyelash, those ribs. The head moves a little bit. Not only does this work for myofascia, but it also produces collagen. And it reduces the production, or stops it, of cortisol, the stress hormone. Now shake the other side. Ear, eyelashes, shoulder, legs, arms. Let it go. The community that shakes together stays together. Now I want you to shake your belly button, my favorite body part. Underutilized, underappreciated. Now we might not talk quite this much in a regular class, but I'm doing that so that you understand how this would fit in so beautifully with your community and your residents. All right, this next one is called Spelling Bee, and we're going to spell the word CCRC, acronym actually, not a word. So we're going to do it in block letters printed to begin with. So start with a big C, as big as you can make it, both hands. A big C. This stimulates neuroplasticity by activating all 5 primary functions of the brain at one time. So there's a C. Now for fun, I want you to make that C backwards. Draw it the other way. Now I'd like you to make the second C in CCRC with your foot in the air. You can even hold your leg if you want to. There's a C. We draw it several times. Now draw the C backwards with the other foot. Backwards. Going the other direction. Now with your nose, you're going to draw the R. Capital letter R. Draw the R. Capital letter. Draw it several times. All right, now this is a brain teaser. Make that R backwards. Uh-oh. Backwards R. You might have to think about that a second or two. And then we come to another C, the last one in CCRC. You're going to make it with your belly button. C. I always say the sense of humor must be located right behind the belly button because it always makes me laugh. Of course, you have to make this C backwards, go the other direction. Now something a little different. We're going to spell in cursive, upper and lowercase, your name. So I'm spelling Denise. Cursive, Denise. Something that almost everybody knows how to do, whether they're in advanced memory care or not. Because you can also spell your first name. Don't forget to dot any I's and cross any T's with your chin. Let's spell it 2 times. Your first name. Dot any I's, cross any T's. Now, spell your first name with 1 knee in cursive, upper and lowercase. Not quite as easy as it looks. I hope you're joining in as you watch this. So you see that it's actually pretty physical and fun. Spell your first name with the other knee. Lowercase and uppercase cursive. Whoa! Don't forget to dot any I's or cross any T's. That was Spelling Bee, activating all 5 primary functions of the brain simultaneously. Simple thing with many words. You can spell in any language. You can spell the first letter of people's grandkids' names, whatever. All right, this next one is called Front Row Orchestra, and we're going to tap the feet in time to the music. Nod the head. And hear that picking going on? We're going to play the guitar. So this is for what we call multi-skilling. We're only doing one thing. we're playing the guitar. We're not multitasking, which is actually not good for the brain. It stresses it out. But multi-skilling, like playing one single instrument, might require one hand to do one thing, one to do the other, and the feet to do another, but you're still just playing the guitar. Now we're going to be ambidextrous and switch sides. A little picking going on. Some chords up here. The whole body's feeling that beat. You're in the front row of the orchestra. Now how about a little drums? Or how about if we play a little violin? Hold it with your chin and shoulder. Use your bow. Play your chords. This is more like a fiddle song, right? And switch, and we would do it on the other side as well. Fun. That's one of the favorites of my residents. All right, this next one that we're doing is called Body Math. Everybody gets mixed up, me too, you too if you're watching and joining in along. It's for the ability to respond, react, and recover, especially to something surprising. Wonderful for fall prevention, wonderful for avoiding accidents, traumas, injuries. Helps the brain and body communicate rapidly to anything that's out of the normal, a surprise. Now you're going to take the other side and you're going to tap. Now we can change the speed of the song depending on the ability of the group. So what we're going to do next is we're going to count out loud from 1 to 8. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5. Clap on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Clap on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, you could do 2 numbers, 6 and 4. You could do forwards, backwards, so many fun things to do with that. And that causes you to respond to something unexpected, right? Wonderful brain skill. All right, this next one is called gentle geometry. It's impossible. That's the whole point, is to attempt to do something that you don't know how to do and you've probably never even tried to do before. So make a circle with one hand. So far, so good. And then make a triangle with the opposite foot. Oh, no! Now, whatever you do, don't stop trying to make a circle with one hand and a triangle with the opposite foot. Because as soon as you even think you're going to stop, or I can't do this, the neurons stop firing. And the whole point of this exercise class is to keep neurons firing, new brain cells. Now for those of you who've kind of got this, if you want to add another geometric shape, it would be a horizontal line. Oh, now I really can't do it, which is good. Gives me something to really challenge myself with. Line with one hand, circle with one hand, triangle with one foot, and then we're going to mirror image it. So make the circle with this hand, make the triangle with this foot. Notice how I slowed down there when I add this second geometric shape. And then I always say it's a choice. If you can't do this, if you're struggling, keep trying. If you kind of got it, add a line. And of course these shapes change every class. My nose might make a triangle, my foot might make a circle, my elbow might make a line. Oh my goodness. Line with one hand, whoops, my foot just changed directions. Circle with one hand, triangle with the opposite foot, horizontal line. Everybody loves to hate this exercise. We have such a good time with it. And of course we encourage residents in between classes to practice on their own, whatever they remember, whatever it might be, 10 minutes a day, no more, in between classes. All right, now this next one is called Express Yourself for the arms, chest, and back. So here we go. We like to use all kinds of things as long as it's natural and organic. So for example, you could be a teacher writing on the chalkboard and then erasing it. Writing something on the chalkboard and erasing it. And of course that's a memory that most people over 50, let's say, have. Writing on the chalkboard and erasing it. Now you're going to try it with this hand. Write something on the chalkboard and then erase it. This is for the arms, hand, chest, and back. Write anything on the chalkboard. Funny with that opposite hand and erase it. Write something on the chalkboard and erase it. Now we're going to go outside and we're going to smack those erasers together like we used to do when we were kids. Now another one a lot of people remember is a typewriter. So let's type with our hands and hit that return. Hit that return, typing, and hit the return. And they did make opposite side returns. So let's try it that way. Hit the return. Typing, return. Typing, and return. Now another one might be a fireman. What does a fireman do with his arms, hands, and back or shoe? Well, they might take a big hose and hose things down a bit. Or they might climb a ladder and you can add the feet in, even though we're working on the arms, hands, chest, and back. And of course the arm actually starts in the middle of the breastbone or sternum. Includes the collarbone, the top two ribs, and the shoulder blades. All that is your arm. Now a fireman might also use an axe, right? So here we go with those arms and hands doing natural, organic things that someone might actually do. How about a traffic cop? Stop this one and come this one. Gotta think about that a while. Okay, now we're gonna stop that and come this way. Whoops. I think I might have caused an accident. Uh-oh. Now stop over here and you come over here. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, now you stop and you come on this way. Or how about you stop and you come this way. Woo! Lots of activity with the arms, hands, chest, and back. The next one that we're going to do is called Get Down, Get Up. Get Down, Get Up. And it's for the muscle of the heart. Get down, tap, make a tap in the middle, up, and tap. Go down, tap, up, tap. Now everyone does this in their own range of motion. So They might make a small range of motion and they're still moving their heart, see that? Or they might make a big range of motion, or somewhere in between. But this would be boring if this is all we did for the length of the entire song, because one tool or exercise goes to each song to keep the brain stimulated and changing ideas, changing direction, being able to hop from subject to subject. So let's do this with one hand. Up, tap, down, tap, up. And there's always a beat in between the up and the down and the down and the up. Now let's try the other hand. Are you ready to switch in midstream? Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Touch down, touch up. Now instead of just touching the thigh, you can do something else. You can clap, you can touch your nose, you can touch your head. That's why every time we do this, it's different. So let's take both hands down and clap. Down, clap, up, 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 clap. Or how about if we touch our nose? So it's down, touch, up, touch. Down, touch, up. And again, that range of motion can be small to accommodate whatever your residents' abilities are, whether they're in independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, or memory care. Now how about if we go up, up, down, down? So it's up, there's the beat, down, there's the beat. Up, beat, down, 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 beat. Now how about if we do a little crisscross? So we go criss-cross, criss-cross. Up, down. And the criss and the cross add the extra beat. So it's down, beat, up, beat, 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 down. Now how about if we do one hand up and one hand down? Are you ready? Here we go. So it's down, tap, up, tap. I'm just tapping my cheek. Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap. Now let's try the other side and let's tap our shoulder, up, shoulder, down, shoulder, up, shoulder, down, shoulder, up. It's a brain teaser. Up, down, shoulder, up, shoulder, down, shoulder, up, shoulder, down, shoulder, up, shoulder, down, shoulder, up. And let's go patty cake, patty cake, patty cake, patty cake. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Awesome. Now I'm out of breath. And if you were joining in, you would be out of breath, and so would your residents. So they can push themselves as much or as little as they like, right? All right, this next one is called TriChi, slow motion movement with stability in the joints and ligaments. So bring one foot up. It looks like real Tai Chi, but it's not. We're making it up with our brains as we go along. Watch your hand with your eyes. And don't hold your breath, don't forget to breathe. Now let's take the hand and foot over to the side. There's no particular order to the way that we do the Ageless Grace tools. You can start off fast and end up slow. You can start off and do really fast and then do slow somewhere in the middle. This is what we call interval training, where we're getting their heart rate up and then it slows down and it goes back up. That's training for real life, where you might carry your groceries in from the car or walk to the dining room. You might climb 2 or 3 steps. You might take a walk down the sidewalk into the garden, but you're not going all the time. Now, both feet and down, up and down. And of course, we always do our best to remember that there's not only a front and sides when you're sitting in a chair, there's also a back. So take one hand and move it back behind. Slow motion. Watch your hand. Moving the backs of your residents. The spine. Let's pull one knee up and lean back in your chair. And pull one knee up and lean back in your chair. This has been researched at several universities and hospitals with great results. It is an evidence-based program. We have incredible testimonials from residents all levels of care, saying it's the highlight of their week. They look forward to it. Some places offer Ageless Grace every day, at least a little bit. Maybe right after breakfast in the dining room. You can actually make this a part of your branding. Now bring this hand around to her waist and look. And this hand around. Put one foot forward, flat on the floor, and let's move forward and down. This is totally safe and approved. And taking the shoes off is safe and approved. We're not weight bearing. It's okay for people who have diabetes, edema, neuropathy, neuroma, neuralgia, plantar fasciitis. No weight, but get stimulated with 7,000 RPMs in each foot. And that would be a preview of an Ageless Grace class that you might offer at your residential community. We hope you'll go to agelessgrace.com and see how you would go about setting up a personal training just for your community, so that your community or all of your communities could have maybe 2 or 3 teachers at each community who are certified as Ageless Grace educators and can offer the program at different levels and different abilities. And we will do a private training for you on Zoom so that you don't have to fly your people in or bring them all to one headquarter location. Instead, they can all visit Zoom from their own location, and we can also spread it out according to their work schedules, meaning we can train them 4 hours on Monday and 4.5 hours on Thursday and 4 hours the next Monday until they've reached their full 14 hours of certification requirements, because it's an accredited international program. So I hope you had fun, and I hope we'll hear from you soon so that you can bring this into the lives of your residents. Thank you.